Everybody I know knows that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to begin the awards portion of our festival.
You need better lighting.
Yeah.
Or take your hat off. There you go. We can see you now.
There we go. No hat. You know what? I'm taking the jacket off too.
Ooh,
I'm stopping. Take it off.
great. This turned out to be a different show than you people out there were expecting.
Thank you again to everybody that submitted. We are now live on Facebook as well and YouTube and other various platforms. But thank you to everybody that submitted. Thank you to everybody that came. And we have a few certificates to give out. The first one, a gentleman joined our organization about 2 years ago, really jumped in last year, but he portrays Dr. Evil, but he goes by Dr. Stevel. And he helped create all the awards you're going to see, all the certificates. But he has a participation award he likes to give. The very first year, he gave it to Steve Smidjak, who actually happens to be Dr. Stevel. So that shows you Dr. Stevel in a nutshell there. But this year, we have our Dr. Stevel Participation Award. We wanted to give to someone that kind of, you know, did tons for the festival. And that's why we wanted to present it to Jeff Brooks. Would you come on up here and get this? Jeff runs JB Media, was one of the sponsors. Everything you saw today was put together by him, the title cards, everything. Without them, this festival definitely wouldn't exist. So I'll hold this. Doctor, can you present it?
All right, Jeff. First off, come on over here. This award is fantastic looking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I saw Rob's first certificates for this for the film festival, and I was not impressed, so I created it for him. And then when I created it, I go, man, this is cool. I want one for myself. But I haven't made any films. So then I just decided, okay, we're going to call it a Dr. Stevel Participation Award. And I gave it to myself for creating these beautiful things. Because I want one, it's so nice. But then I realized, am I gonna do this every year? No. Instead, I decided to, with Rob's permission, let's present this award to people helping out with the film festival behind the scenes to help make this project come to life. And Jeff, you are receiving this
Well,
this
thank
year.
you very much.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Much appreciated. Congratulations, Jeff.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you
it's
so
for,
much.
it says to Jeff Brooks for work above and beyond.
Which he does.
I try my best.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. Oh, this way? Okay.
There we go.
Okay, now we get to jump into the big stuff. The first one is for Best Documentary. There were 3 nominees. The ABCs of Community Arts. Is Brian here? No, I thought he would come back. Shoreline Socialites and Pescamare. And I hope I said that last one right. I'm not 100% sure. As I can say with every single award given out today, they were extremely difficult. And with some of them, it was a difference between 1 vote that did it. But this one goes out to Pescamare, the fishing documentary that is just a gorgeous film. So that is the winner of our documentary. Oh, and that's the award.
See, beautiful.
Right. Where can I set this? I didn't think this through, did I? Okay, it's just
We're gonna get it next year.
yes. Our next one goes to Best Web Series. This was won by 1 vote. The nominees are Hurt, Red String, Act 7, Capulet's Orchid, and King and Pawn. And the winner for this one is King and Pawn. And again, by 1 vote. It was crazy. Yep. Then we have Best Music Video, which we showed all 3 of the nominees this weekend. They were God Particle Apocalypse by Quantum Cadet, Sola by Daniel Pritchett, and Roller Coaster by Jerry. And I never asked you how to pronounce your last name. Jacek. Okay. I figured I would get it wrong, and that's why I never said it. And the award goes to, this one again was one vote. God Particle Apocalypse by Chatham-Kent. Okay, the next one, next three awards, we do a screenplay section. And unfortunately, it's very difficult to screen a screenplay. So what I've done is I have just their little taglines from Film Freeway to describe their script. And we have three categories. We have feature, short, and micro. And micro is a free submission and is anything 5 pages and under. And there are some crazy ideas that come in through there. So the first one is for Best Screenplay Micro. And the first one is called In Ditro, written by Jasmina Acella from UK. It says, spanning over years and lifetimes, this bite-sized short explores the relationships and heartbreaks of a family over a simple pleasure of a cup of coffee. The second one is Drop Dead, written by Jamie Sifo, oh my gosh, Francel from South Africa. Katie's one-night stand turns into a total disaster when her date mysteriously gets killed. Katie and her friend try to find a way to dispose of the body without getting caught. Normal Friday night. And Volpez, written by Laura Hofheimer from the US. After many years of conjuring the idea of man and what it means to be human, a sly, nimble fox spirit becomes a human to learn their ways. And the winner for the best micro short goes to Volpez from Laura Hofheimer. The next one is Best Screenplay Short. The first one is called A Long Road Ahead, written by Bernhard Riedhammer from Germany. A trailblazing transgender woman stranded in the middle of nowhere must hitch a ride with an opinionated retiree in order to stop her ex from leaving the country with her son. The next one is called Retro, a pilot, submitted by Philip Hollins from the US. A grieving young woman's opportunity of a lifetime at a futuristic stem cell research center may have a nefarious underbelly. And The Mender, written by Amy Guth from the US. The Mender is a dark comedy about a seamstress and her aspiring designer who receives disturbing visions upon touching clothing of an unsolved murder. And the winner for that one, oh my gosh, rethink the stickers, is The Mender by Amy Guth. And the last one is Best Screenplay Feature. The nominees are Rogue's Baggage, written by Michael Zemanis from Canada. A sordid Gen X love triangle involving grocery store employees escalates into a horrific shooting ordeal at a small town supermarket. The Fourth Psalm, submitted by John Martins III from the US. Dire consequences ensue when two Catholic priests at a New Mexico parish clash during the 1980s sanctuary movement involving the lives of 3 innocent Central American refugees. And the last one is Grandma's a Hitman, submitted by Philip Hollins. Ingrid stumbles across her sweet old Martha Stewart type late grandma's diary that chronicles her journey to becoming a notorious kick-ass bingo killer. And the winner for that one is The Fourth Psalm by John Martins III. Now we get into the best sound design. And this one is sponsored by Design Sound Productions here in Chatham. They operate a audio theater company called Moonlight Audio Theater. And they actually sponsor the next 2 awards, Best Sound Design and Best Score. So the nominees for this one are Michelle Conte for Pesca Mary, George Flores for Artifice, and Shannon Portadashi, for The Signature. And the winner for this one, I'm rethinking the stickers a lot right now,
That's to the mystery.
is Michelle Conte for Pesca Mary. And then the second one for best score is Nikki DeMiller, for A World Free of Crisis, Pablo Araujo for Terra Nova, and Dominic Caterina for Breathe. Now, Breathe is the only one that has not been screened yet. It's going to be screening right in front of the Scare House. So you will get to see that one if you do stick around. And the winner for that one is hidden away safely. Dominic Katerina for Breathe. Okay, the next two are sponsored by Riggy Media, and anybody that was at one of our panels on Friday, Walter Riggy, he's actually here yesterday as well. He sponsors these next two for cinematography and coloring. The best nominees for this are Daniel Everett Locke for Artifice, Giovanni Furlani and Laka Vagini for Pescamari, and Alex Caban for A Fairy Tale. And the winner for this one is Giovanni Furlani and Landa Famigi for Pescamari. And then the nominees for Best Coloring are Maxine Lenemire for World Free of Crisis, Metis Mentis for Cafe Maryland, and Paul Pesarek for Summer's Day at Sherwood Park, which unfortunately we didn't get to screen. They didn't contact us back. But the award goes to Maxine Lemonnier for A World Free of Crisis. One of our other sponsors is our local television station, Your TV, which is actually part of Coachco. And Eric tried really hard to be here. He had plans this morning, didn't quite make it. So they sponsor the award for best editing. And the nominees for this one are Nicola Nicoletti for Pescamari, Gavin Michael Booth for Artifice, and Maxine Desriro, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I said that wrong, for Love at War. And the award for this one goes to Gavin Michael Booth for Artifice. I do know he's here. It's too long to stay. Almost there. There you go, buddy. Got it. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Can we get you up here so that people out on the internet can see what you look like?
Darkness.
Hi. This film gave
Yes,
me many
please.
gray hairs editing, so I will rub this on it, see if any of the color
Returns.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Gavin. Jacob's gonna try and get a bit more light.
After
This was
13 minutes of you being in the dark on
Right.
video.
This is one of the awards I wanted to add as soon as we started the film festival. It's the most promising individual because there are a lot of first-time people that come through, whether directors, actors, whatnot. So we want to recognize people that we see that like just exude promise. And the nominees for this one are, and again, Annika, thank you. I'm so sorry. Once I say it wrong, I'm in trouble. So Annika, how do you say your last name? Bolino, there we go. For A Different Kind of Birthday. Zoe Irene, which I hope I said right, for A Fairy Tale. And Yanis Papadonakis for Just Like Water. Whoa,
Oh,
let there be light.
I can
Okay.
see you.
Not so pretty now, is it?
Actually, they're all leaving now.
Yeah. And the award goes to Zoe Irene for A Fairy Tale. But trust me, that award goes to anybody that actually completes a project. Because as you know, doing a first-time project, it's tough just to get it done. So that is an achievement. Now we have Best Animation. The three nominees for Best Animation are These Aren't People, The ABCs of Community Arts, and Another Swell Day. And the award for this one goes to These Aren't People. I know Ben was here yesterday, but we don't see him here today. Now, the award for Best Costuming. This one, Christina, who's not here, is kind of the front runner on this because of her seamstress background. The nominees for this one are Anne-Marie Friggin. Did I say that right? Good for me. For Galaxy Warriors, Emmanuel Eckhart for A Fairy Tale, and Adrian Patterson for We Need to Talk About the Vaccine. And this award goes to Anne-Marie. I'll stop there. And Brett is here for this one.
Something with her badge.
Yes.
So the big directors are all sitting in the back. So if you're gonna win awards, just make it longer.
Thanks.
There you go.
Wrong hand, but
So yeah, Anne-Marie made a lot of every costume, every prop in this film, and by hook or by crook, she did a great job, and I'm happy she's being recognized for it. She's produced films with me for 20 years, and this is I'm glad that people are recognizing her for doing this sort of stuff. So thank you. Thanks, guys.
thank you. Now, our next award, we changed the name on this because a very dear friend of ours passed away. And to honor him and the work that she has done, Mary Ellen Herder has been integral in JX3. That's the company I have. Anything special effects oriented, they were there. He would drive her everywhere to do this. So we've asked Mary Ellen if she would come up to present the Rob Herder Award for Physical Effects.
Be delicate on my teeth.
That's okay. There you go.
Thank you so much. First, I want to say thank you. And it really is wonderful to carry on his memory. Rob did a lot.
Yeah.
And the nominees are Poppet, A Fairy Tale, and Galaxy Warriors.
See if you can get the stickers open.
Okay. No, I'm not even going to attempt. Okay, the winner is Galaxy Warriors. Very nice.
And here comes Andrew.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Floor is
Yeah,
yours.
this is a spectacular award. As anyone who has seen those 80s style space movies knows, a lot of the effects have to be done practically, and you have to be able to use the same bits over and over in different ways to make it just work. So the entire team that was involved in all of the set decoration, all of the background stuff that you don't even think about. Brett Piper, who did our stop motion animation. Yeah, whole team, amazing work. Thank you.
Wonderful.
So now after Andrew, I know we need an orchestra so we can cue the music to get him off. Now our next three, Ruby's is one of our sponsors as well. They donate trophies. And this year, the trophies are absolutely amazing. So it is for Best Actor Male, Best Actor Female, and Best Director. The nominees for Best Actor Male are Attila Kurdley for Cafe Maryland, Bastian Bulin for A World Free of Crisis, and Orion Zarapest for The Signature. And the winner is, I'm opening it, I can just turn it around. It's Bastian Bulin for A World Free of Crisis. And the second one for Best Actor Female, the nominees are Razan Ajman for Swell, Aileen Meho for A Fairy Tale, and Moral Bani Adam for Small Panda, Big Panda. And the award goes to, I'm just going to do this, Aileen Meho for A Fairy Tale. And for Best Director, the nominees for this one are Arturo Deñas Herrero for Pessoas, Matthew Hayes for Everlasting Wheat, and Zoe Areen for A Fairy Tale. And the winner is Zoe Areen for A Fairy Tale. There. I didn't even open that one. The next one was created just this year. And I found over the past 3 years that a lot of the comedic films were not getting recognized because it seemed the dramatics or the actions or something would capture attention and get higher scores and stuff. But I still wanted them recognized for what they do. And it just so happened that recently my uncle passed away, and he was the master of the one-liner pun. So it was my honor to create an award called the Robert Bertrand Award for Comedic Genius. And these three definitely deserve it. The nominees are F star star K. Oh, to our town. I just stutter and it kind of works a little bit. I gotta, I'm so sorry I massacred. And I moved to Salem. And the winner for this one goes to F star star K. You can't say it. And the last two, first one is for Best Short Film. And the nominees are A Fairy Tale, Artifice, and A World Free of Crisis. And the winner for that one is A Fairy Tale. And the last one, and then we can get to the fun stuff on screen. Best Feature Film. The nominees are In the Name of Art, Pessoas, and Galaxy Warrior. The winner is Galaxy Warrior. All part of my plan.
Credit to Gavin for that joke. Thank you so much. I didn't expect this one. Thank you. Labor of love, as anyone who's seen it can probably tell. We had a blast, and thank you so much for Chatham for showing it. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to get off stage. We are going to be screening a film called The Scare House by Gavin Michael Booth. And once it's wrapped up, Gavin has a presentation afterwards about surviving the scare house. So Jacob, I've got those. I will leave it up to you once you get up there to flip off the lights, and I will move these out of the way.
They're still watching you.
Yep, because I'm going to say, there. Thank you to all of our winners, and thank you to all of our submitters, because honestly, you helped make the most amazing festival this year. It was really, really tough judging. Again, I can't stress that enough because everything was so good. So we hope to see more in the future of what you have to offer, because if it gets better from this point, it's going to be amazing. So you're ready, Jacob. We can end the feed. Do you remember how? A lot of buttons. There we go. And we will get into the